Hey everybody, my name is Christina Cullen and I want to welcome everybody to my very first video for CC Crochet. Today we're going to talk about my 5 favorite crochet granny squares. But before I get started, I want everyone to know that the links to these patterns will be in the description below, and I want everyone to like and subscribe if you want to, and hit the notification bell to get more videos like this in the future. Well, let's just jump right into it with number 5. This is the Mountain Wildflower. I like this pattern because it has a flower in the center, which looks like it has almost like an antique frame going around it. This pattern actually calls for a J hook, but I did a I hook just so it wouldn't be as big, because I didn't know it was going to be this big when I did it. But this pattern calls for multiple colors. I chose the two, the red and the blue. And also on the pattern it shows a picture for each round until you get to the final 2 rounds. And then there's not actually a picture, you just read the pattern. But this is number 5. This is called the Mountain Wildflower. Next is number 4. This is called the Springtime Magic Granny Square. This one I like because it has the kind of the Celtic, some of a Celtic symbol in the center of it. Well, not really the center, but in it. And there's a flower in the very center. You can see the flower. And this one was not a hard pattern to do. And it was actually a very fun pattern to do. You can do multiple colors. The pattern actually calls for multiple colors. I just chose to do this one color scheme, which is a multicolor yarn, as you can see. But this is number 4, and I like the Celtic symbol along with the flower in this pattern. But this is the Springtime Magic, and it is my number 4. Next is number 3, which is just the traditional granny square. I always like this one because it reminds me of a lace feeling, especially if you use a bigger size hook. But after using a smaller hook for a while, it gives kind of a looser feeling to it, because your stitches are a little bit looser than your previous patterns. Only because once you work with a smaller hook for a while, your stitches get to a certain tightness or looseness that you're gotten used to. And then when you start with the next size hook up, or quite a few bigger size hooks, like going from an I to an L. This one was crochet with an L. Everything else was crochet with the I. Well, the 2 previous patterns were crochet with an I hook, but this was crochet with the L hook, so you can see it's very loose, which I like it for this pattern because it kind of reminds me of a lace. But this is the traditional granny square, and it is my top 3. So this is number 3 of the top 5 granny squares. Next is number 2, which is a circle and shell and square. As you see, the red here is a circle, and my white shows the shells, 4 shells, and then of course you have the square. And these were I used for a Christmas Christmas blanket. Hence the reason why there's white, green, and red in the square part. But this one I like because each one was different because of the scheme I used. But the pattern was very simple. And I'll have the link to these in the description, and also I will have a tutorial on how to do each of these. Now my favorite, number one, is called the spiral granny square. This one you can do 4 colors, or you can do 2 colors. I chose 4, which is my off-white, my burgundy, a blue color, and a kind of fusion pink. But this one is one that you had to work with. You work with all 4 colors, literally back to back in each row. So you'll start off with your main color, which is your A color, which is my off-white here. Then you do 4 stitches. Then you drop the loop, and then you go to your next color. You just add each color, and then you just work. In each round, you just work around really little at a time of each color until you get the size you want, and then you just do a little decrease. I will have a tutorial on all these patterns whenever in probably a few weeks. But right now this is my first video, so just bear with me. But these right here are my top 5 granny squares, and I will give you a heads up on my next video. My next video will be my top 10 favorite crochet stitches. And if you're not new to crocheting, but you all need to know are the basic stitches, like the double crochet, single crochet, treble, these won't be those. These will be stitches that are very unique. They're a combination of these basic stitches, but you'll have to wait and see for that video. But I will have, like I said, I'll have the link to these in the description. And I said that for the 3rd time, but it'll be there. And I'll eventually get a tutorial. It's not eventually. I will have a tutorial of these later on. So just keep an eye out for those when they come around. And so, but yeah, these are my top 5 crochet granny squares. And I will see, don't forget to subscribe, but I will see you crocheters later. Bye!